na what we dear accident here esi e wo manga na mu ne dear edoso papa a ebi mu dear utum se eye wo mu anka se emfonso anakofasa wo ye na wei ede apa ade na ebi mu ye careless to the extent say imenti ase ko se wi ase e wo wuo ne nkwa eye like to abi ne dem. And so sometimes na ye refi ne dia dia agro na ye say enam ye mfonso bi so na ma innocent people ahwe mo nkwa ekwa. I will say hi so you see the message so be subscribe no share now failed radio na fa comment section ho and amame on all social media platforms. Aye so news TV the chi na news bi a ebeto form e wo social media no so bia no ye ma waso ensi e wo ho. Na what we there ensem akoso e wo ye man Ghana yimo da bia ensem koso da bia na what we there abroso obi mi mbesi abroso Akrakuto wa 16 years and rather no ne papa and Dr. Salifu Amakon awo ye sofo akra ni nua panyini edi birthday omudi birthday nti program na se na ye hu sa akra yi watuka puha jagwa fa de davufu atremu se wo kwa hiye so wo ko hia Yesu o so ko hia de girl o ni nyina no we don't know ye ni mwana our coco over speeding. Yes, account over speeding a idea a habitual habitat. Just a subaya woman. Kosuko Snapchat video bio post to ya. A chese acrano over speeding a dear. Wo and suban adia what Jenny debia day in and day out. And enough for air budget to say, I ride, you are good, I ride, you are good and over speeding, I ride. DB for an insane, yes, na akwai ekoto kanyi se wo kwa hen ye nim e de ko hia eye akura car na ni pa be 5 na etimu a enam so e makai ko crash e wo East Legon no mu a car ne mienu etime hye ya amunum ho a eye enkra o ma di 12 years ma ba wa fe mienu etumi enam sa aka kwenhyen so e hwere wo mo nkwa ekwa faso bia ma so e hwere wo mo nkwa kwa. All because of say nipa bakofo a carelessness. All because of nipa bakofo they say obi nim say we don't know. After was 16 years one emra emma okwan se faka esi road so na twi na nkamba so asa be ko over speeding. Woni license. Enti wono wa mane na say ya woto de car ebe si main road bu say wo twi. Enye baako enye mienu eya ade ye ne suban eye ne suban ya wo mu ano no e na hwe ni akwakoba enkra innocent people ade ye me yakwan se akra baako do ma me edi ni bakro eni mi na chi woni ba oba bia biem e kasa akra no ho pe obi mfonso nti akosai obi ama obi ba enkrofo ma ewo kwa are die nti na wo se basa die nti na wo se basa wo tratra ke ma ye ya kese se me bo era ama he ato rancha mu a asie na asem no menti asie because akra no eye suban wo mu wo twika no over speed na ya ne de ti minim enye first time second time third time ti minim ensam a awofo minim se na awofo no mo ya will so mo nya we sa akra no etwika no chese I don't know osa wanda 60 years nya akra o ko faka da gwai o ko faka ko si memro e dia ye dey erad ama wonu na mo so e ma to ranchem yisi ye no plan we process say nyame ado oda hospital a wo gya yarehwe woni nipa ba miense bi da hospital a yehwe say nyame be ya adom na omo ho ato mo na say synchro ma kwa innocent people ya hwere omo kwa ankra 3 years and nobody tia 12 years and nobody tia kra mo na di 12 years enya sam kotoa o ma mi so di ni bakro da be ne kyena na wo say kwa wubi ahyem ada na to da ya dia ya nwene ya de ya nyine sikedi enu kanti ya de ya nwini enkwa akiri agraketwa e de na ade meanwhile no some time ago ye pastor Salifu Amakon Now we are sorry in one of the churches in Manone and I watch that say one no dear. Or no sally from Wako, Pastor Sally from Wako, no see Ghana or see what to say walk. I don't know police never bet me I stop and say license where another one winning number plate and I say be sir. What do I bet you your friend paying for them? The flower more massa. What baby afa ama meme sali from Wako, Pastor Sally from Wako, Chemako. Na say no Ghana police force so they better but say I make a say they ya so awofo anymore and Pastor Sally from Wako na yere. Our my parent to a rather nam so a massato ranching way a sea a East Legon no the sea at a 2 man a possible swam and same far back whom you be a moment in some man. Am I who some wonder how am I who said dear Benty? And I was a mama cross 16 years of wine, Moko Kika, as I over speeding, I can't one license. A dear Benty and your mark ran a quine, first time, second time, third time, and I be a bed just so as I just say, Sasa. You bet just what this so, Sasa. Sasa. The best, yes, Sasa. Hey.
The benches is about 5 steps. So I was sitting there when I heard the noise, bang. Before I realized the security room started falling, then I realized that there is an accident here. So we came to the scene. I and my boss called Mr. Kojo Asafwedu, who is the assistant managing director. He was also inside, so he also came out for the scene. So when we came out, we saw a crowd entering the house. They were pushing the gate that we should open the gate. So I opened the gate for them, not knowing they were trying to rescue those in the car. So they couldn't. So they rushed inside to try if they can bring the people out. So unfortunately, when I opened the gate for them and they entered, we were able to rescue 2 people out of the car. But the remaining 2, we couldn't rescue them. Already they say the driver is out. But honestly speaking, what happened outside, I wasn't outside because I was defending fire entering the house. So I was bringing fire extinguishers to those who are around to fight the fire. So that is the job I was doing, going up and down, bringing water and fire extinguishers. So it was then that a Muslim guy also tried his best to break through the fire to bring one young lady out, who is a child. By that time, the girl was very weak, but she was rushed to the hospital. So looking at the way the fire strike, we do everything to bring the fire under control so that we can rescue the remaining people in the car. But we try everything. The extinguisher couldn't help us. We try to throw fire into the fire, but looking at 2 cars that are burning at the same time, there is nothing we can do. So I started calling fire service. People were calling fire service. The response wasn't coming. So it's unfortunately the water suppliers, those who have been supplying water to people's home, they came to the scene and they were carrying water, 4 tanks. So it's through the help of those people that the fire couldn't enter the house. Like by this time, all these houses will have been on the ground. So they try to pour water as much as they can to bring the fire under control. So before fire service come, that means the fire has come down before they also came and finished the remaining one. The first girl was able to break through here, pass through the security room inside and came out to the yard. But the second one is one Muslim guy who was bold enough to fight the fire and then was able to bring the young girl out. But the remaining 2, what caused the whole problem is the front seat pressed them at the back. So there is nothing we can do to bring them out. So the guy tried to pull them, but it's like something has locked them behind. So it's like the guy do all his effort that he can do to bring them out, but the result brought nothing to me. The incident happened at 14:22. That is where the incident happened. So the fire service came. I couldn't monitor the time because, to be honest with you, looking at the pressure on me, that I was helping to fight the fire, but it came in the evening. The delay for over 2 hours, more than 2 hours, before fire service were able to respond to the scene. So I couldn't get the exact time. We started harassing them, and then the fire service, and then
they were harassing the fire service
for not responding to their call, because when the incident happened, they were trying to call them, so they were angry with them. But after approaching one officer, they were also complaining that when they were coming, there is a whole lot of traffic at Medina. So even when they are blowing their horn, they don't even give them the chance to penetrate. So we can't blame them for that. And even look at the whole East Legon. What the fire service told me is what I'm giving to you. Look at the whole East Legon. There is no fire station at East Legon. So what do we want them to do now? They have to come all the way from Medina to this place. And imagine the traffic. We are not giving them the chance. So we shouldn't blame them.
Are. Huh? Ragatua. Are. Yena ye. Payana yebo. So omo aka omo diary sabia no. Nyankopon emfa na yare sakesie no nya de ento won so won sa wonyare e maye. Omo so ma hwere omo de ye mo omo hyede ne kafra wani na so na asem ya we ato wo. Eya pa na mpa ya mebo se Ghana police fo hia ya chi eye pastor salufo amakoro na yiri omo ma hwehwemu enye adwuma na no kre ene di niemfa asem no nto ba bia asem eda na face punishment bi wo mu a ye punish wo mu e na omo so ma sa asem we asie na fei en serve as adisia de ema afoforo eden mo ya papa so bi fo so bitumi akosa wo bia je se wonim bibia abosia media ne soko me so subscribe ne fefo adwenchen fa comment section ho e fa e mame me da se wo je bre na wo tie me e be san so